I don't see Ancelotti as a tactical coach. I only see him to select players to go and play. He only goes there and chew PK, and that's what he does.
I'll blame Ancelotti because if you're going to look at Hansi Flick's squad, he has groomed academy boys.
We shouldn't forget the reason why Barcelona are not signing players because they are not having money.
I think it's more about efficiency than about just buying players. I mean, because you have money.
I wasn't surprised Chelsea lost that game. I don't know why Chelsea fans are surprised. Because
okay, guys, we are back again. PHS football, as usual. You know, the squad is the entire squad is here. Should I say it? Zapata is in the building, and as usual, Mama Didier.
The coded celebration.
Right, guys, you guys have been asking us, when are we coming back? When is the team coming back? We are back. We are back with all, matters like concerning football. And I know you guys on this channel know us to do a lot more of African football. We are not leaving African football. We are just trying to make the whole experience more exciting so we can give you a lot more content. I mean, football is football. So we'll be doing European football. We will be doing, English football, Spanish football. We will be doing everything football, including African football as well. So please don't leave. We are having a lot more football content to bring you. I mean, from now till whenever. Trust us, this time around, it's back to back. As somebody will say, back to back to back to. Right, guys. Thank you very much for, always holding us down. We are super excited to always be here with you. For you to always be here watching us and sharing your thoughts in the comment section as well. As usual, my name is Prince Hamdan. Today, we have a lot to talk about. And we want this show to be a more holistic show where we talk about a lot of things, within, things that have happened over the weekend till now. So, yesterday, we had El Clasico. One of I don't know, now it looks like
the biggest derby in world football. Yeah.
It looks like, but now it looks like it's becoming, a Barcelona thing.
Yeah.
It's not like as competitive as it used to be.
Oh, it is competitive.
No, but when was the last time Madrid won against?
It's because Barcelona is too good.
Right. So we're going to be talking about El Clasico. We're also going to be talking about some of the games that happened in the EPL. Chelsea losing. To
Newcastle
United. A team. A team that Chelsea should have. Won against to advance their chances of getting into the top 5. And the top 5 race is very fierce now. Everybody wants to get into that top 5 spot. So we'll be talking about that as well, and a couple of other things that happened. Arsenal playing against Liverpool. Liverpool already won the league, but Liverpool fans are so petty. They went to we'll be talking a lot about what happened in that Liverpool game as well, and also we know there will be a lot of changes in technical benches. We understand there will be some, new signing. Here we go when it comes to technical benches. Coaches here and there and all of that. We are going to be bringing you all of that right here on the show. As usual, my name is Prince Hamdan. Let's start off with El Clasico. As I was saying, now it looks like it's more of a Barcelona thing.
Yeah,
I can't remember the last time Real Madrid won.
That was,
El
I
Clasico.
think, that was during the preseason also.
Right.
Yes.
No.
At the beginning of the season, they played an El Clasico. That was preseason.
And Madrid won that one.
And so, apart from that, I don't think Madrid has had any chance against Barcelona. And this, I'll blame Ancelotti, because if you're going to look at Hansi Flick's squad, he has groomed academy boys.
Yeah.
We all know Barcelona, they are going into crisis. They don't have money to sign players. Do you get it? He has tried to build academy players for them to play. Lamy, Yama, Kubasi and co. Do you get it? So if Madrid now they are facing injury problems. So the Ancelotti also has to build up his academy boys, give them chance to prove themselves. Someone like Adagula is a good player, but he doesn't get the consistency to start games. So even yesterday, you could see like he was not feeling that like the Adagula we know, the Adagula from
the
Teki,
vibe.
like Teki. If Adagula is playing for Teki,
different.
it's different from what he was doing yesterday. So I think let's just put the blame on Ancelotti.
So I think Ancelotti is never the problem. The problem is that you are failing to understand that Barcelona is a better team than Real Madrid currently, and it's normal in football. Sometimes your rivalry club like they get to some state that you can't compete with them.
Yes.
Example is Manchester City and Manchester United.
Yeah.
You see, at first Man United used to give it to us, but now we've come up and we are giving it to them. So it's normal in football now. And
But Zapata, remember this is the first time, let's say, in an El Clasico, a team has to win 4 times. It has never happened.
very, very, very true.
The maximum you just win is 3. But this season, Barcelona has scored Madrid 4 times.
No. I thought Guardiola did that in his first season.
I'm talking about this
Recently.
recently.
Okay.
It's very hard.
Yeah. Well, for me, I think, but don't you think that as he mentioned, like the world of football is evolving.
Yes.
Now you see a lot more young players.
Young players, yes.
Taking charge.
You-
We see what the likes of Kubasi is doing.
Yes.
For
Lamine Yamal.
It's like you guys-
Baldi and Co are doing.
It's like you are forgetting about Real Madrid. Real Madrid is the type of club that doesn't invest in the academy.
Yeah.
They go outside to buy the big
No,
guys.
but that's what I'm saying.
Today,
But
that's
football
what
is evolving.
is
Yes.
disturbing them.
Football is changing now. Don't you think that? I mean, as you've seen other teams give opportunity to young players and they are
players.
thriving. Why don't you? Because you also have a lot of young players. Because the thing about young players is that they always want to prove themselves.
Yes.
So they'll
Defensive.
they'll do everything to show it. But when you don't give them the opportunity, it dampens their spirit. Just as he said, when Adagula is playing for Turkey,
It's different.
it's different because his confidence level is up the roof. Like, because they've made him to know that he's a key figure in that Turkish squad. But when it comes to Real Madrid, it looks like he's struggling to find a place in the squad. So the player can be a very good player, but if he doesn't have that opportunity to build his confidence, there'll be a problem.
Yes.
If you realize Chelsea is also trying to do the same, they are giving players like Achampong the opportunity to what? To build themselves, to build their confidence.
Yeah.
Because that's the future. If you keep investing on, older players and leaving the young ones, any team you meet that has a younger squad might be able to overrun you.
Yeah, I understand you guys, but what I'm trying to say is that Real Madrid is a type of club that will not wait for academy product to come and perform for
And
them.
today, that's what is disturbing them. You see something? Let me give you an example.
Okay.
You see the third El Clasico. Rudiger was supposed to go out. He was injured though. Alaba was on the bench. Alaba was not fit. Do you get it? So as a coach, you know, and for Rudiger's situation, we've known Rudiger he has to go for a surgery already.
Right.
And you know the situation he has. Bring up an academy boy, groom him. If in a critical condition, you need a replacement, Rudiger will go out. We could see Rudiger limping whilst playing. Do you get it? Do you know Jude is having an injury? Very soon you go for a surgery. But here the case, there's no replacement for Jude. Do you get it? That's how Barcelona, for instance, they started when like the team didn't have money. They brought up their academy at the beginning of the season. It was only academy.
But we
boys playing.
shouldn't forget the reason why Barcelona are not signing players because they are not having money.
Yes.
So we shouldn't
And here the
compare.
case,
I don't think that is the
Madrid
only-
to
that
currently
is the only
is
problem.
injury. They have injury crisis. Do you know the number of players who are not fit in Madrid?
I don't think that is about money. Money is a part of it.
Yeah.
But it's a whole like different technical direction for them.
Yeah.
Because I kind of feel that the situation they were in earlier at the beginning of the season is not what the situation they find themselves
Yes.
now. They've been able to get some deals that has brought them money.
Yes,
They could
yes.
still go out and buy players. But they
How
are
much?
not doing
How
that.
much did they buy Danny Olmo? The 80
Yeah.
million. They
Yes.
bought Olmo. It's
So
not about the money.
It was more, I think it's more about efficiency than about just buying players. Because you have money.
Yes.
And it's paying off for them. And I also think that let's not also, as you said earlier on, take like credit from Barcelona. Barcelona is a better team now
Than Real
Yes.
Madrid.
than
Madrid.
where they were.
Yeah.
Few last season.
Years ago.
And I think we have to, admit
Admit it.
that. If you look at a player like Rafinha, this season and last season are completely different.
Yes.
Last season, you will think that like his career has come to an end, but Hansi Flick has been able to transform him. He's become like a beast of like a player. Look at Lamine Yamal. Like he has improved. He has become like a player that every team fears. If you come, there's no way you take the ball from him.
Yeah.
His level of like
confidence,
and the skill.
You see, the reason why I brought this guy Adagula into the conversation. You see, Lamine and Yamal and Adagula, they are almost the same.
The same, yeah.
But we can say Lamine has gotten
different players altogether.
I'm not like I'm just bringing like something. You can say they are almost the same, but Yamin has gotten the confidence. Do you get it? Because he's always playing. You know, anytime you get a chance to play, you build your confidence.
Right.
Do you get it?
Right.
And let's say Adagula here the case. Adagula doesn't get anything.
So who do you think Adagula should bench in this Madrid squad?
We are not saying he should bench, but you should give him a chance.
An opportunity.
An opportunity.
It's not about benching, and anybody can be benched, regardless how good you are. You can be benched.
It's not even much that you have to play Vinicius. There's Mbappe and Rodrigo.
But we are the same people that when the coach doesn't play these players, we come in and we say the coach didn't play the squad.
No. A coach can come and tell us, tactical.
No, but you know, as whatever decision. You do, people will talk.
Yeah,
you have to be strong with your decisions as a coach, knowing what you want and where you want to take your team.
But he started the Barcelona game.
Yes, he started, but he didn't play like the Adagula we knew.
Because he hasn't played a lot more.
He has not played a lot.
I can't remember the number of games. I
understand you guys, but don't forget that's El Clasico.
No. That's El Clasico. How old is Yamin? Yamin was playing El Clasico. Yesterday he was playing.
Because
Kubasi, how old is he? Same thing they were playing. It doesn't determine it's El Clasico.
And
if
the
player
has
the confidence, if the player has the confidence, he'll be able to play.
First I'm done. What I will say is that these Barcelona guys, the kind of ball they play, it's not easy. Inter was very, very lucky to qualify against them. So seeing Barcelona as normal and telling me that Adagula has to be playing to build confidence because now, no. It's not Madrid's fault. It's just that Barcelona is too good.
So the question is, what has made them too good?
Barcelona
the coach and the technical team, they are really working. You could see the tactics the coach brought into.
So Ancelotti does not have this tactics.
Oh, for me, I wouldn't say Ancelotti doesn't have tactics, but I don't see Ancelotti as a tactical coach. I only see him to select players to go and play. Then maybe
so now this is what it has.
Later do some changes. That's how I see Ancelotti.
Don't Carlo Ancelotti you talk like that.
He's one of the greatest coaches in world football. No doubt about that. But
now you are calling him player selection coach.
I don't see him as a tactical coach. What does he do as a coach? He only goes there and chew PK, and that's what he does. That's what he does. He chooses PK and later, hey, come in, hey, go out. That's all.
Okay.
So it's normal. It's normal.
Do you guys see? We'll talk about. Carlo Ancelotti and the issues surrounding his move out of Madrid and all of that. But do you guys think this is going to change anytime soon? And what do you think Madrid should be doing to, get back into? I've seen news. You think
and
it's
stories.
just one of those things?
No, I've seen news and stories about Madrid bringing in a new coach, and if they do that, to really help because the coach they are bringing in is a very good coach, and those coaches from Guardiola's side, those coaches who have passed through Guardiola, they are all good. Because
have you forgotten Maresca?
Maresca is doing very well. He has taken Chelsea to an European final.
What
a season you thought you were nobody. He has taken you to an European final.
How did we think how did Chelsea think they were nobody?
Chelsea is doing nothing. Chelsea is doing nothing in the Premier League. So if Maresca has taken you to the final of Conference League, you should be proud and very happy with him.
Right.
Because the kind of players he took and how he blended them and now using the academy guys is fantastic. He's doing a great job. My only problem with Chelsea is that they think they've reached. They've not reached. They are not there. They are not there.
They are on their way.
Yeah, Arsenal is not there yet.
Okay.
So how much more you Chelsea?
Right.
So being in that Conference League final, you should be proud of your club.
Right.
And I know definitely if they go on to win that trophy.
No, but do you think that Ancelotti has finished his.
Yes.
His talent has finished.
No, it's not finished. You should find one national team and go and coach. It is not finished. You see,
but
with the experience he has in doing go and come. I think when he gets one of these national teams, I mean, one of the big national teams, he can manage them well.
Go and select players.
Yes, because when they have the players, he knows how to change good players. For that one year.
So you think it's time for him to go?
Yeah, his time is up. He should allow us.
For me, I think it's time for Ancelotti to go. You can't be on top forever. It will get to a time you have to go down. And that is
as Eric Ten Hag said, errors come to an end.
Yes. and this, like, Ancelotti has gotten to that situation that he has to go for a new challenge or just retire. We all know he's old.
Right.
You get it? So Madrid has taken the best decision to let him go. And we all know who Xavi Alonso is using this team.
Bayer
Leverkusen. Last season, we saw what they did.
Right.
So let's just... comparing Madrid players to Leverkusen players, you can see the quality. If Xavi Alonso comes, he really improve the team.
You think so?
Yes.
But really sometimes it's not as we think or we say.
Yeah, Alonso.
Do you think
Alonso he's a good coach? You see, I always tell you one thing. You see, these Guardiola boys, whenever, especially the coaches, you just monitor.
Is it because Guardiola is your coach?
It's not because Guardiola is my coach. Look at Mikel Arteta. Arsenal from nowhere. Today, Arsenal competes with Real Madrid in the Champions League and beat them as if they are no crap. I don't even understand.
Madrid is not informed.
Well, you can say that. But I'm trying to let you know that 5 years backwards, you could see Arsenal not competing in those stages. You see, now Arsenal is there. But the only problem is they are not winning trophies. But they are there now. This guy, Luis Enrique, working with Guardiola hand in hand. Now look at how he has made Paris Saint-Germain. They are playing fantastic football and they are ruling. Currently, they are ruling world football now. Paris Saint-Germain, the ball they are playing, they are doing very well. So if you are from Pep Guardiola and you can't deliver, then I don't know why you went there. Facet company doing a fantastic job in Bayern Munich under Pep Guardiola. Right. So you could see the coaches, Fabregas, can see what he's doing. So I think Xavi Alonso coming into the Real Madrid team will really help. But my only problem is Madrid is not a club that will allow you a coach to play tiki-taka football. There are those counter-attack, 1-2, let's go. I don't know if you understand. Yeah. Yes, that's how Real Madrid is. So it's my prayer that he comes and will be able to get into the team and let them understand what's on board so that they can work on their projects.
So you also believe that?
Yes.
Okay. For me, I think it's sometimes you just, when things are not working the way it's supposed, you just need to make some changes and then move on. Right, so guys. Let's go back. Let's go to the Premier League. Yesterday we had quite a number of games that happened. On top of my head is the Chelsea one that Chelsea lost 2-0. Did you watch that game? And what's your
I did.
impression? Yeah.
What I would say is that I wasn't surprised Chelsea lost that game. I don't know why Chelsea fans are surprised. Because, frankly speaking, Newcastle United, they are on a good run. They are doing well. And after winning their first trophy for about more than a decade, so you could see that they have the anxiety or like they have the ego or pride to fight for their club to go to the next coming Champions League or be in an European competition. So they will do anything.
Everything possible.
That takes them to the Champions League. So I wasn't surprised Chelsea losing. And the foul Jackson did, that's the only problem. That Jackson caused. I didn't see it to be
a red card.
Not even a red card. It wasn't a necessary foul for Justin to I don't know. So what I would say is that Maresca some way somehow needs to talk to his players and need to know when they behave, their behavior. I think the Chelsea players now currently Kupama is off form. He's not doing anything again, and it's affecting Chelsea. So Maresca needs to go back to the drawing board and figure out some of the problems his boys are facing. Because I wouldn't be surprised if Chelsea doesn't qualify for this Champions League, because the kind of football they are playing, I don't think to lead them to a Champions League spot.
But City might also not qualify if City.
We are already there. We are already there because Chelsea's
because the top from the second to the fifth positions are very competitive now. anybody can come from second to sixth.
Yeah, very true.
You get the point I'm
but
making.
but what we are forgetting is that from Chelsea, Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest, and I think Arsenal, they will be playing themselves. I don't know if you understand.
Yes.
So for Man City, we should be wise enough to win at least one and draw one. I don't know if you understand.
Okay, we'll see how that will go. Right, Chelsea, Newcastle.
Yeah. For me, that game, I think we all put the blame on Jackson.
Right.
Because we could see after the second half, when they came in for the second half, we could see the ball Chelsea played. We were just lacking a striker. Do you get it? And people were blaming Lavia for him. He losing the ball. I don't think it was Lavia's fault. It was Chaluba. You've seen the player behind him. Instead of you could have play the ball in. Do you get it? And that position, that number 6 position, a least mistake you do and they get the ball, they can score. You get it? So everything was just on Jackson. And for Maresca, when they went for the second half and they came in, Maresca did a very good job. We played in a good football. You know me, I'm a Chelsea fan. The boys did very well. We are just lacking a striker. If let's say Jackson was to be there, we could have won that match. Yeah.
But I think we still cannot absolve Lavia of blame as well, because you should know very well that you shouldn't be losing balls like in critical times of the game. So yes, though I think when a player loses ball is the responsibility of the team to actually help to recover possession.
Yeah.
But sometimes it doesn't go like that. So the best is just for you to prevent yourself from losing balls like that. So for me, I think it was just, and this is a game that we and Newcastle, Chelsea and Newcastle are fighting for the top 5 position. If Chelsea had won this game, it would have given Chelsea a big boost.
Very true.
If Chelsea won this game, we could have comfortably would have been inside
in the top 5. But unfortunately, Newcastle has
Don't worry, you go to the Conference League back.
Right.
Don't worry.
West Ham beat United. United this season has just been I don't know how to call them, but
you see United. I don't know what they've made up their mind that now Premier League they can't do anything. So let's just come out, play our usual thing, and focus on the Europa final. And it will shock them that Tottenham will score them.
It's because you're a Chelsea fan. That's why you wanted to shock them.
But yesterday, Kudus did very well.
Yeah,
if you watch the game,
Kudus.
He gave an assist, and I think the second goal he was involved too.
As well.
So he did very well. So let's just pray our boy.
Big shout out
to Mo Kudus.
For the Man United game, watching it, I realized that United players, I don't know if they have different feelings when they play in other competition. I don't know. You didn't see the fight.
They've made up their mind.
You don't see any fighting spirit. They are just playing an okay football. The only player I see fighting most of the times for their team is their midfielder, the captain of the side,
Bruno
Fernandes. Always fighting.
Right.
So Man U. I don't know what will happen, but we pray for the best.
They even did well. If not, some couple of weeks back they were battling relegation seriously, and they were able to climb up a little bit. So I think they'll thank their stars. Nottingham Forest drawing to Leicester 2-2, and the Nottingham Forest owner came to the pitch and he was mad.
I was very disappointed with the owner doing that because as a football club, no matter how frustrated you are, I think those stars should be done at the back.
He was shocked that a
relegated team
would come and draw with.
Man City do with Southampton.
But I think the point is that when the season is getting to the end, everybody wants to bite. Everybody is serious.
You see,
because that is where you start to see things clearly. You start to see your position very clearly. Even though they are going on relegation, but they also have some pride to protect. So they want to punish people.
You see, some way, somehow, I understand him because he has really invested in this Nottingham Forest squad, buying players here and there. You see, building the squad. It's a fantastic job. But as a club owner, you shouldn't be on the pitch.
You have to be patient.
What? You have to be patient. Maybe go to the dressing room, talk to the players, let them know how you feel about it. Let the fans also speak out so that the players will know what is at stake. but going onto the pitch wasn't
necessary.
something.
Because like Nottingham Forest have done things that are unbelievable.
Yes.
People didn't even expect
Yes.
them to do what
They are
have
from
been
nowhere.
able to do. If you look at their players, most of their players are just normal average players. But
players.
what they've been able to do, I don't expect like somebody to come and complain for just drawing.
Yeah.
Chelsea that we even lost. What did Todd
Nottingham
Bowley
Forest.
see?
I'm not sure he was.
It's even fun. It's
so
even
I
fun.
think it's-
But
But
moving
Prince-
to the
well, maybe
the
he's-
pitch was-
Friends, me, I don't really blame the owner. We all don't know what he has invested into the club,
Yeah.
and a team like Leicester coming to draw at your home grounds.
He's not the
It's-
first.
it's-
No, but-
he's
and-
not the
and-
first team owner
we
to
are
invest
all,
into the club.
listen, we are all human beings.
Right.
You get it? We all have emotions. We don't know what the conversation they were having. You get it? So we shouldn't
But
just.
he was visibly angry. You could see.
Yes,
But
and later he came out
made
with a
statement, and the statement was not that like he was angry. He was just
He was
saying-
angry. He was
from
really
the
angry.
statement. He was like they should like they want the club to go forward. Well,
No, but the
so
coach
the,
also
the
watched
fans
that.
should.
Who doesn't want the clubs to go for it?
So we shouldn't blame the owner.
No,
It's
no,
his club, and he wants the club to move forward.
And that's what we are saying.
And-
And the club has done very well. Looking at where like, they've come
and
from.
Prince, it will be so painful that from the beginning of the season you did very well. You were in top 4, top 5, and here the case at the less almost 32 matches, and you are around 7th. It will be very painful.
No, but you should know
and,
that
and
it's
we
not-
all know if your club qualifies for Champions League football or European football, you know the zeal it brings, the happiness it brings to the club. So
No,
that
but
was why
that's
he was
what we are
serious.
saying. In football, anything can happen.
Yes.
You should prepare your mind for anything. And
Prince, let me give you an example. Even we, the fans that we've not invested anything into the club,
Hey, don't say we've not invested.
if
They're-
we
they're
lose,
invested.
see how we are angry.
No, you should talk about
They are
the
investors.
Ghanaian fans. You people that have
They
nothing
have-
to invest.
people have
we have
invested.
people
Someone-
equally in
People are
Ghana
investing
who
on the
invest
sidelines.
in Chelsea.
What did he invest in? In City?
Manchester City. I have shares there, but I just don't want to. It's crazy to people.
So to me, it was just a normal thing. So maybe it being into the media, that's what like to make it abnormal.
For
but
for
it was
me,
okay.
I don't see it to be a normal thing. As a club owner, you see, Manchester City is very difficult for you to even see Sheikh Mansour in the stadium. Talk less of coming to the pitch after a game. Like it's a different thing altogether.
Right.
And you could see this top journalist telling the coach that he should prepare his resignation letter and just tell the club he's going. It wasn't a nice thing. So I pray it doesn't happen again. And I learned the main reason why that happened was because a player got injured and the medical staff didn't communicate very well about the player's injury, and the player was substituted, and that caused a problem. You see,
Right. It's Liverpool played Arsenal. We just talk about that one and then we move on. Liverpool, Arsenal. Liverpool. Like fans, why are they like that?
It's not about the fans.
league
Prince.
already. Hey, I said teasing
Yesterday,
people out.
when we were watching the game, Arsenal fans, they talk too much. You are local champions. We all know you are local champions. But they want to behave like, oh, they are one of the big clubs. They are one of Liverpool. You
but
can
Arsenal is
score.
better than Chelsea.
Even Chelsea, we scored Liverpool. We scored them. You got to Liverpool.
It's
you can't
because
score.
Liverpool rested some of the
Rested
players.
what? Which player? did
Against
they
you
rest?
guys, the coach benched Luis Diaz. It was later he brought him.
Luis, is he even a starter? How many matches has he started? They came out, we whipped them, we scored them.
Oh no, but
Arsenal, they are just
you are
local
saying,
champions.
I don't buy it because against Chelsea, Liverpool was too relaxed.
No,
You don't buy it.
They were very relaxed. You see, against Arsenal, immediately Arsenal pushed harder and then they had the equalizer. So it wasn't that Chelsea is a better team than Arsenal. That's why Liverpool drew that game. I personally feel Arsenal did well because being down 2-0 in Anfield,
Not a joke.
it's not a small joke.
All right. And also, let's not forget, City played on Saturday and they drew 0-0 to Southampton. Relegated Southampton. Eesh.
Yeah.
What's happening?
The first leg, the match against
There's no
Southampton
first
at
leg,
Etihad.
please.
City was on the
Okay,
we
the
were-
earlier-
we-
the new-
yeah,
okay,
we
okay,
were
the
on,
earlier
we
of the-
were- we were on our form, like on top form. And that game we won Southampton by 1 goal to nil.
That's
So I
tough.
was like, what's happening? So going into this game, I knew Southampton have been relegated, but I was expecting City to win, maybe with 4 or 5 goals. But it's rather unfortunate the Southampton team came in to just defend
Yes.
and work on their counter. They just came in to defend because if you watch the game from the first minute to the end of the game, you could realize that they were just defending. And
No, but defending
and Guardiola, I also blame Guardiola. You see, you were playing Phil Foden and other guys. We needed goal. You should have brought in Mamouche and Co. very early, Doku and Co. Very early. He waited until 80-something minutes, and that time the game is almost
done.
Dead.
Yeah.
You see, so you can't bring in players in that time to come and change the game. You see, at least 60-something minutes they come in and then they make some, because immediately Doku came into the game. He substituted McCarthy at the second half and came. You could really see that Doku brought he really changed the game.
Right.
He changed the game totally. So I think Guardiola should work on his. I don't know if the overthinking is still.
Some of his colleague players were mocking him. They say he would take the ball. He would do like this.
But Jem Doku is one of the best black winger we've ever seen in world
he's
football.
Quick with the ball.
Very good. One of the best.
I mean, sometimes your own players will tease you how you play and all of that.
Yeah.
Right, City.
Yeah, for me, City game, it was Ramsdale who was my man of the match. He did a lot of saves. And we saw the game, how Southampton were playing. Defend, played in, strikers ran for the ball. That was the ball they were playing. And the defense was like, they really came out to defend. I don't know what the coach told them, because you've relegated already. Even if you win the game, it doesn't change anything.
No.
Do you get
Why,
it?
you think it's like
as
Ghana Premier League?
as Zapata said, Pep too should have
made
made substitutions very early to give Mamouche and Co time to come and play, because the changes within that short minutes they came in, we saw changes in the game. So we'll just put the blame on Pep.
Yeah, but for me, I think that aside this particular game, I just want people to know that Pep is a top coach.
Oh yes,
looking at like how bad their season has even been and where they are.
Yes,
it tells you that this is
Pep is not even going for trophies.
We are the greatest club in the world.
You guys have a final to play, right?
Yes, against Crystal Palace. And Pep's bad season, he has a final to play.
So I think like with all of these, I think City fans shouldn't be angry with Pep. Pep has done a lot.
Oh, we are not too.
And he like, you know what I like so much about Pep? His personal relations
with
players. And even players that are in the opposite side.
Yes.
I just love how human like he is with people. He'll come, like, he touch you, he talk with you, even if you are an opponent. And that is one of the things that every coach should have. Even if it's not with opponents, but your players should be like your family. They should be like that's how, and you see, that's the problem United is facing right now.
Yeah.
The new coach, what's his name, Kra? Amorim is behaving like he's at war with the players. And at the end of the day, you will keep having problems. Somebody will want to die for you if you like, even when the person hasn't done what you want, you still, praise the person, you still thank the person. The person will want to fight more. Like if you come out and you are always bashing the players, they will relax. Because if they have to sack, you are the one they will sack.
They won't sack the player, yes.
You see, so I think that is one thing I always love about Pep. And I think if he leaves, football is going to miss him.
Yes.
A lot.
But he's not leaving anytime soon.
No,
So
but after this season, he's going.
he's not going. He's
Why
not
people
going.
have signed a new
Pep, you see, one funny thing there.
Pep is a criminal. He will let you believe that, after this season, I'm going. You
Yes.
hear, Pep has signed a new
contract.
I wouldn't be surprised if he stays City in the next 5 years.
Okay, guys, let's round up. Ousmane Dembele is the French League One player of the season.
For me, for Dembele, I think him moving to PSG was one of his best
moves ever. Yeah, I agree.
We all knew he was struggling in Barcelona with injuries.
Yeah.
I don't think Dembele can play, let's say, 6-7 matches consecutive without injury. And him moving to PSG, he moving there, it's has shown us the quality he has as a player.
Yeah.
We know what he has done this season. Over 30 goals.
Yeah, he has 28 games. He has
20, that's for league.
That's for league, yeah.
For league. So
21 goals and 8 assists, yeah.
In all competitions, he will have over 30
more goals.
Yes,
right, more
30
goals, yeah.
goals in involvement.
Yeah.
So I think he deserves the player of the season.
Right.
And for me, Dembele, I want him to win the Ballon d'Or. He's my favorite option for the Ballon d'Or. Do you get it?
Why
Because we've seen what he has done in Champions League. We've seen what he has done in the league. League One itself. So Dembele this season is just fire.
Ousmane Dembele, he's really doing well, and congratulations to him for winning the French Ligue 1 Player of the Year. And you see, one thing we always forget is that Ousmane Dembele at Barcelona, he was very good. He was very good,
but he was not consistent.
There were boys there, like there were big guys there when
I'm
he came.
talking of consistent in terms of injuries.
Oh,
Always he was injured.
Okay, but what we shouldn't forget is that the French league is totally different from the Spanish La Liga. So we shouldn't compare the French league, which, sorry to say, the Farmers League. It has always been the Farmers League, because definitely Paris Saint-Germain will end up winning there. So winning the Liga is not anything that maybe I would say is that unique, because
no, but that's not what we are saying. If you look at Ousmane Dembele,
we are talking of Dembele's profile
this season. Even in Europe, he has been one of the top players, consistent players in Europe. So we are not just using League One to talk about him. If you look at generally, he's been very instrumental in PSG's forward match in the Champions League. And thanks to him, they are moving to play the finals.
Yeah.
Very, very, very true. Right. Yeah, I would say he's their star boy. And one thing I would say is that he has done a fantastic job leading the PSG team to the Champions League final. It's my prayer that they win because of Kylian Mbappe. You see, I'm the type when you're a player and you want to make a move to a club, I see it's not you, the player, shouldn't push the agenda too much. When you push the agenda too much, you make me feel like that means you weren't in love with the club you were playing for. So
but you can't be in a club forever.
Very, very true. So if you want to make a move, it should be like a low key thing. When it's happening, it's nice. I don't know. For instance, example, sorry to talk about that. Trent Alexander-Arnold going to Real Madrid. He made the Liverpool fans felt like he's leaving, even though he has done everything.
Mbappe did everything for the club.
He did nothing for PSG. Mbappe did nothing.
Wow.
He's just a normal player. What Mbappe has done, their winger has also equally done it. Now currently, Ousmane Dembele being there, he has just done it. Mbappe has done nothing for the club.
You see Zapata. Zapata's against it. He doesn't he's not always real to us. If Zapata does not like you, he doesn't like you. He just come in.
It's not about like. The truth of the matter is that.
How can you say Mbappe has not done anything?
What has Mbappe done for Paris Saint-Germain? Tell me that Dembele hasn't done today. Just tell me.
Okay.
Well, Mbappe is just on
the only thing he did for Paris Saint-Germain, winning league and just going to final and losing it. That's all. So it's our prayer that Dembele can win it, and then later maybe have the chance of picking the Ballon d'Or. But it will be difficult for the Ballon d'Or. It will be difficult for him.
Why will it be? Who's your favorite?
Boys are really playing good football.
Boys.
Yes, boys are really playing good football. The likes of Yamil Lamang and Rafinha, I think, and Lautaro Martinez. They are in the conversation too.
Right. So if let's say PSG wins the Champions League, Mbappe has won the league, and I think they won another trophy plus the Champions League, and you want Rafinha and Co to win Ballon d'Or over him. Come on,
that's
be always real, Zapata. Be real to us.
But you see what I'm trying to say is that when you come to the European frame, like the board, you realize that the Ballon d'Or road group one.
You see,
it's not.
I know that's when you see they've made Ballon d'Or now, and Prince I think we made an episode about it. You see, Ballon d'Or, they should use players' hard work, not for favoritism. If let's say
Ballon d'Or has always been your hard work.
It's fans.
Guys, let's not get there. We'll have a conversation when it's getting to
Prince, I just want to bring out something. If let's say Lamine Yamal is in the top 3 with this guy, Dembele, and is voting, people will vote for Lamine Yamal.
Because Lamine Yamal played very well.
We've seen that.
No, but the point is always that anybody who is nominated has worked and deserves to win. So anybody who
But
gets
Prince,
the vote
Prince,
is just
you can,
an added.
you can work, you work, you deserve to be nominated, and I've worked than you, and I'm supposed to get the award.
So if you've worked than me, then I shouldn't have been part of that category. If like we have 5 people in Ballon d'Or, it means all those 5 people.
We can't work. Let's say, like we can't work at the same level. Someone has worked than you.
I don't think that's why the nomination to the Ballon d'Or is for people who have found themselves in that like category or in that space.
I'm not doubting, but there will be a person who has worked all of them.
That one would be for the voters to decide.
So if favoritism, let's say Zapata is my friend.
What
if
you
Zapata
see is different from what Zapata is.
I'll vote for Zapata.
I don't know why.
But why would somebody favor Zapata?
And maybe I will
because
not
he's my friend.
No, because
maybe I will not vote for you.
And why does he like him?
Yes.
Because he plays well.
Yes.
He likes how he plays.
No. It shouldn't be that
Let's
way.
leave this here. We'll talk about it when it gets to, when it gets to time for Ballon d'Or. Guys, our picture of the day is the one
Arsenal.
The
Liverpool fans were booing this guy.
But why Liverpool fans? What's that?
Yeah,
you won your thing already. Allow the man to
No,
rest.
Arsenal fans.
They say he has never been the groom. He's always the
bridesmaid. You see, Arsenal, their
he has
local
never been the bride.
He has never been the bride. He's always the bridesmaid. You see, Arsenal fans, they are local champions. Do you get it? If big clubs like European clubs are talking, they will come and peep in to see who slap you on Arsenal fans.
Oh, Arsenal for me
because they beat Real Madrid.
Because they big right, you think I'm a big boy.
Arsenal they are there. It's just that they are unlucky. Like they are not having the luck, and I always blame maybe their coach and the owner.
Must you always have some?
Yes, reason being that Arsenal is doing very well, playing good football. What they need, buy a striker. That's Arsenal's problem.
Like
get
they're
a striker.
signing. You don't have a striker. You've gone to sign a midfield,
Zubimendi.
and you don't have a striker.
Maybe it's just the season has just gone.
And after the game yesterday, I was watching through my phone and I saw a video of a man drinking water from the pipe directly, and the man said, "This water is called Arsenal." So I was like, Arsenal, why? Because they have no cap. So like it's
Arsenal.
That is shocking, though.
I'm surprised
All
the way.
Let me give this example. So we've seen Tottenham and United how they are battling in the Premier League. So if in case one of them wins the Europa, so meaning they've done well than Arsenal in the season, because you've gone shortlist.
Yeah.
Or you're you are second.
It's very, very true. But sometimes you should watch the competition they played.
Yeah.
You should watch the competition.
About me, I have a trophy. What do you have?
It doesn't matter, but you should watch the competition. That's why the competition they have the higher one and the lower ones.
No,
so
but I mean, overall, still, it doesn't matter. Whether you play the higher one,
it doesn't matter.
Higher competition and you don't win anything.
If Arsenal, there's a possibility that if Arsenal was in that same competition with these clubs, he would have won.
But they were not there.
If Manchester United and Tottenham United were good enough, they would have been in that Champions League.
Right now, when we are, so you see why the man did that video. Did he say that Arsenal was in a big competition?
They didn't say that.
He said no cap.
No, they don't have cap.
So there's no explanation. Whether small competition or not.
Arsenal fans, I leave it to you. I can't defend you because it's true.
All right, guys, let us know your thoughts in the comments as well. As usual, this has been PHS Football. As I told you, we are back. So just keep supporting us. Let's move forward. Let's take this thing to another level. And we'll be back with more episodes. As usual, I've been here with DDA as well as my man Zapata. My name is Prince Samdan. We'll see you in the next one. Peace. We out.